tātou whānau, Amos Punga here, jumping online to do a video. Now this video was a relaxed video, kind of me thinking through everything that I've been doing, dropping a few sound bites on where I'm going, but to give an update, I think. A lot of the things that I've created, I've kind of put dormant for this year, so I could put some effort and work into myself actually, on self-development and personal growth, but most importantly healing, which meant that everything that I was doing in the interim would have been at a halt or would have slowed down. But now that I've gone through that stage of growth and I put myself through some leadership training, what am I doing next? So I've kind of identified I'm hitting my mid-ages, and what I want to do is be able to uplift, empower and educate the next generation coming through. Why? So that I raise leaders that by the time my son grows up, he can go to these people and they have lessons to teach, or they've grown in a way that helps the next generation flourish. So that's kind of my mindset and my thought process behind everything that I've been creating. And now that my son's growing, he's 2 now, he's speaking, it's time to put all these things together. What are these things? Well, over the years, I've been a content creator, I've been online making videos, and really immersed myself in digital technologies to learn where the future is for Maori and how we can use these tools to better equip ourselves for future opportunities. And now, building video games and growing my skills in coding and development, we have created a social enterprise, eel.io, around uplifting our youth, but also helping others learn all the things that we understand, and that could look like e-commerce, Maori language and culture, virtual reality, creating video games, creating podcasts, even creating content itself is hard when it comes to videos and photos, because you have to have confidence. And so within everything that I'm doing, what I've realized is that maybe I need to start pulling these things into one being, one entity, one thing, which us as Māori understand as eel. Eel the creator. I've always identified myself as a creator, and when I look to where that comes from, I stem that all the way back to eel the creator. So we've created a social enterprise to be able to embody everything that I've done in the past leading into the future. And you can see behind me we've got our clothing and apparel set up. So our clothing and apparel store Pari Nui has gone back out online for those that are interested, and that is because there is a lot of traction happening around our whenua, our ukaipo, which means, you know, who of us are returning home to reconnect with that language, with that culture, and with that whakapapa, that's history. And that's a lot of where I'm going to be moving in the next couple of weeks, is putting some time and energy into understanding what's going on around home, and then bringing that back into the digital space with video content around my son and his growth in Te Ao Māori and native roots. So stay tuned for some of that content coming out. Now I've got game demos that have been finalized. Kia ora, sis Jamie Lee. I've got game demos that have been finalized, and they'll be online soon for you guys to demo. I got one sent back from America, which was given the okay to continue developing, and that one's called Age of Indigenous, and that's going to retell a lot of our Wanganui stories in the fashion of Age of Empires. The other one is Ancient Portals, which I'm trying to collaborate with some foreigners to be able to build the culture into what they do. But in the meantime, whānau, that is me. This is everything that I've been doing. I've created a new set of podcasts around entrepreneurship and fatherhood. So I've done a lot of mentoring with an American over in Texas, and he's taught me about how to separate business from family so that you treat business as business and family as family, and you get to enjoy your life. And so I've summarized some of those techniques and those learnings to be able to share with you guys as a free course if you wanted to build your confidence, build your leadership, and build your understanding in the self. That definitely helped me grow my confidence in speaking to anybody. So now when I go out as a papa and as an entrepreneur, I speak with pride, I speak with power, and I speak with confidence. The reason why is because I don't have time to waste. My son is growing, my ambitions are growing, and my future is growing. Therefore, that is where I will commit my time, that is where I will commit my energy, and that is where I will commit my future focus for everybody that follows, that supports. I want to give a huge shout outs to you guys, a huge ngā mihi, appreciate you, because it is for you guys that I create content, that you continue to motivate me each and every day to get up and make something, to be the io that we were meant to be. So this is the video to tell you guys, Maori Batman is here, he is back, he's online, but he's ready to make waves again. And these waves that I want to make without rangatahi, but to uplift culture, to uplift society, giving people better opportunities at life, and allowing for that mindset to shift towards growth. Nā reira whānau, I think that's the update. I'm done for the day. I've just finished recording the first segment for our Maori Language Culture program. I'll be moving into digital technologies next, and then I'll be putting down some leadership and some self-development and self-awareness techniques that I practice, but I've also come to understand will be really helpful in your everyday life. So here's a quick example. Something that I'm exercising right now is te whare tapa whā. Now I take half an hour out of my day to go and sit with myself, to ask myself, how was my mind? How was my body? How was my soul? And how was my family? And I ask it on a deep and personal level, that when I sit and ask my body, how am I ask my lungs, I ask my heart, I ask my mind, my head, my brain, and then I acknowledge all the parts of me that I appreciate. So there are some techniques in there that we can teach you and that I will show you throughout the program, which is called io.io, social enterprise, and as our digital learning programs. I'll be collaborating with a few that are expert in spaces so that they can also offer us that knowledge for us to be able to accelerate our growth and learning. But it seems like I've gone away from the be cool Amos phase, and I'm moving into the let's grow phase and lead, so that we stand as ukaipo, which is the upbringing from home. So this ukaipo that I want to exercise is mana motuhake. It's taking pride in who you are, and it is reaffirming the understanding of self and being confident in it. That's me, whānau. Man, I've been talking too much. I think I caught the bug of facilitation, and I'm ready to explain a whole lot of stuff that I could share. But there's a group of us that are all collaborating together to be able to build these spaces so that we can share traditional knowledge. And what I've found is knowledge that isn't common, that isn't out there to be taught. You have to go and find it, or you have to find the right people and networks. And so this is the video just to give you guys a bit of a kia ora and to give you an update on where I'm at. But that is me. I hope you have a beautiful day out there, whānau, and take care of yourselves. Take care of your mind, your soul, your body, your family, and your future focus.